Hi Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, and this will be your weekly segment. Just a few general messages. They will be intuitive messages that might be helpful for you for the upcoming week. I do want to thank you for joining me, so if you enjoy this weekly content and you enjoy the content on the channel, please feel free to leave behind a like. Alternatively, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. If you were after a personal reading with me, all the information you require is listed below this video. Otherwise, I will be using the Secret Language of Light deck to bring out some messages that might be helpful for you for the upcoming week, Scorpio. So let's have a look and see 3 cards for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the upcoming week. Okay, you had a card practically fling out then, and it is the card of enlightenment. Okay, I feel like you're becoming more aware of a certain situation here, Scorpio. This card of enlightenment really says that there's transformation, knowledge. You've got the beautiful flowers of creation here that's really starting to transform your world as you know it. Enlightenment is all about becoming enlightened, okay? It's all about understanding. I'm not sure if you're dealing with an earth sign here because there is the globe, or a water sign because there's a few pale blue colors here. So Scorpio, I really feel like you're becoming more assertive, more aware of what it is that you want, but you're also being inundated with a lot of information in the upcoming week, okay? And this information you're actually going to use to make some very important decisions or to help inspire you along your path here. Now, you do have the number 43 associated with this card, which does become the number 7. Now, 7 is all about mysticism, spiritual awakening, synchronicity, introspection. It's the pursuit of truth and depth, depth or meaning of life, okay? Finding purpose. For a lot of you, this could definitely be a mystical, metaphysical, mystical, spiritual awakening that's happening here. You might be rediscovering yourself through spirituality, religion, divine sources, theology. You might be looking at these alternatives here, Scorpio, to give you some sort of source of inspiration. It may also indicate that there's a synchronous event that will occur in the upcoming week, okay, the upcoming 7 days. You had that 7. That will give meaning to something here. So this is you finally understanding what this is all about, okay? Now, it could be in relation to career. It could be finally understanding something that's happening in your career, understanding where your place is, where you're meant to be career-wise maybe. Having more understanding in a relationship connection, feeling more enlightened, okay? This could be, you might be feeling more inspired in your relationships, or the person you are dealing with is inspiring you, okay? Is enlightening you to be a better person, or to be more, to have more honesty about you, to bring out more introspection, to try to perfect a certain situation. So for a lot of you, there is enlightenment coming in, but it could come from adventure. The World card could symbolize travel. Adventure can bring inspiration to you in the upcoming week. Making plans of travel, connecting with international gurus, teachers, people can be a source of enlightenment for you as well. That's very nice, Scorpio. Let's have a look at the next card you have here, and this is visualize. This is powerful. This is all about the mind, okay? Visualizing something you've been wanting to attract into your power here. It's powerful, okay? The 17 make the 8, which is all about abundance. It's resources, reaping what you sow, okay? The equalizer. I'm not sure if some of you are visualizing an abundant situation here. You might be inspired by something in the upcoming week that you'll be thinking about, okay? And this could bring you abundance, prosperity. This could bring you a lot of resources here. Now, some of you might be, it could flow, it could be applicable to a few things here, Scorpio. Some of you might be enlightened to go online and search for a potential mate in the upcoming week. And you will sort of visualize the kind of person that you want to attract. And this person that fits the bill that you've been visualizing will actually pop up for you. It's also adventure, or connecting with people internationally. It's almost like you'll see it. It could come in the form of a premonition here, Scorpio, but some of you will actually sense it. And you're quite intuitive as a water sign. You're very much involved in things that are hidden, things that are a little bit mysterious here. And looking at these cards, I feel that the source of inspiration, or whatever it is that you're visualizing, is coming to fruition here. Okay, you've got a lot of attraction around you. So whether you're aware of it or not, the vibes that you're emitting are very, very powerful in the upcoming week. And they're going to bring you certain experiences. It's almost like you'll be living proof that you can attract what you think about, or what you focus on, what you feel about, what you're trying to conjure up from the universe, a certain person, a certain experience maybe. But it's definitely a lot to do with resources. So there's inspiration, potentially having that vision, having that goal, collecting resources, inviting them into your path. There is a lot of maroons and reds. I'm not sure if this is a fire sign coming through for some of you, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You know, you've got the blues here as well. But the lotus flower here is creation, okay? Creating something, putting something out there that you'd like to create, that you'd want something to blossom or flourish. So I think that's what the emphasis, the focus will be on in the upcoming week, is that is to see that goal. Okay, the vibes. This is all about connecting. Okay, those beautiful vibes that you're emitting, they're attracting someone or something. And it could be this thing is being attracted to you, because like attracts like. So you might be seeking something out from the universe, money, a mate, a reaction, a person. You know, you might be seeking out to become more aware, more enlightened, more educated about something. And this is where it occurs here. Visualization is all about creation, memory, imagination, manifestation. So I feel like for those that are involved in the creative realm, there's a lot of ideas, okay? A lot of inspiration, okay? Inspiration is everywhere around you, Scorpio. So within a team environment, within the workplace, within a relationship, I think you're coming up with a lot of ideas that people will genuinely want to roll with. I think they're on board with what you're trying to advocate, what you're trying to champion here. So creatively, I feel like there's a whirlwind. You know, all these colors here, all these lights, there's a lot of inspiration on different planes that are coming in around you that can bring you resources, that can bring you abundance, that can bring, like with hard work and with applying the practical to this, this may go very far here. And then you've got let your light shine. Okay, so there's something you've been thinking about doing, creating. You've held back on it for quite some time, Scorpio. Maybe you've felt like you've wanted to communicate something. Letting your light shine through is all about everything that comes very naturally to us, our aura, our disposition, our perception, everything that comes natural, our natural light, our natural ability, our natural talent. This is something you have to show to the world, or show to your mate or your other person, or to your boss, or whoever it is. Letting your light shine is all about being proud, okay? Owning. This is accountability. Owning your ideas, owning your thoughts, owning your decisions, being held accountable. If you've made that decision, you've made it for a reason. Now it's time to own it. Now it's time to feed it. Now it's time to nurture it here, Scorpio. And letting your light shine through. You know, this person's figure is almost blinded by the light. Okay, it could be like eclipse energy here. But, you know, these crystals here, what look like crystals or petals of a flower with the heart here, this speaks of passion. And some, you know, in a way, this person has blocked. So I'm not sure if you've blocked yourself off to something here, or someone has blocked you. It could be very spiritual, a very spiritual journey that may take place over the upcoming 7 days, where you feel more enlightened, more inspired. It's something you think about, you visualize it, and then you let it be known. You share your thoughts, you share your ideas with other people, and welcome them. But for others, it could be something very physical, like in the physical realm, like there's someone might have blocked you on social media, or there's a block in communication, or there's a block for some reason you can't visualize a future because there's a block because of that light. And there's some sort of idea or inspiration or something that you keep thinking about, but some of you might be trying to suppress the feelings here, Scorpio, because the number 45 make 9. This is all about fulfillment, okay? It's wisdom, enlightenment. It's the ultimate life mission, but it's also having a bird's eye view over things. And there's the bird's eye view here. So it is about you making some sort of transition, okay? From idea to visualizing this idea come to fruition, to actually letting it out there in the world. So, or to whoever it is that you're trying to, it's about letting your light shine through, letting that fulfillment, okay, letting the completion come forward here. So look, I will leave it at that, Scorpio. Please don't forget to leave behind a like. I hope this reading has been enjoyable, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks again. Bye for now.